Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be checking out, of course, Satisfactory just before it does go into its 1.04 release. Just wanted to get a breakthrough just before the full initial release. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun, of course. I am going to do a lot of editing and a lot of cutting so you guys can just, see the good parts and the small, good quality parts compared to, a longer extended video. Of course, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and of course comment if this is something that you prefer, and of course comment any other sort of tips and tricks. I am quite fairly new at the game, and there's a lot of stuff I don't know, so definitely please comment below anything that I don't know. But yeah, we'll get straight into it. So pretty easy, obviously. We're just going to go new game, and probably going to in fact select I'm feeling the grass fields. Yeah, I am definitely feeling the grass. We're not going to skip the more tedious part of the game, which is of course when you first start out. Of course, I'll just let it play.
Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized.
Alrighty, so of course, in case you haven't played this game, actually played this game before, I am going to let the dialogue just play out, so that way you can hear it. But yeah.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akija. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the third of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations. Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective: please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the hub. Note: Fix-It Incorporated is cost-effective and efficient. We do not waste. This is one of multiple edibles we have detected in your vicinity, which are within approved nutritional and medical categories as established by R&D. A new research tree can now be accessed in the map. All important fix-it data and communication is recorded and stored in the codex, including these steps. Second objective. Please ensure you have your fix-it incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to fix-it regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of defense against extraterrestrial threats. Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
Alrighty, so if you haven't actually played this game before, it's a highly, I guess, automated focused factory kind of game. Kind of like Factorio if you've played that one before. Satisfactory itself though is definitely a much experience. So I do highly suggest, if you haven't actually tried it out, definitely try it out. Of course, if you can. I believe it may only be D. But yeah, seriously, fantastic.
Resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution: ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
Boy.
The remains of this creature might shed light on how to increase chances of survival. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Probably just going to put our hub here for now. We've got a crafting bench.
You have unlocked Hub Feature Manual Craft Bench. Hub Feature Hub Terminal. Fifth objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 1. Note: the craft bench and hub terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
So if you haven't actually played this game before, when you do start, it is going to be quite tedious in terms of part where you guess don't have automated just yet. So getting past that first tier will actually provide you full automation. However, I definitely don't suggest skipping it on your first playthrough, as definitely some important information. So starting off in the grassy fields, I find that centering yourself can be quite beneficial. So we do in fact have 3 iron nodes here that we can actually extract from. We do have a sandstone one, I believe, up there, which will provide us concrete, and I believe there's copper probably somewhere up the hill there somewhere. But yeah, definitely don't suggest skipping all. And I am going to let the dialogue play out, so that way, I guess, if you haven't seen it before or heard it, you get to experience that.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Building Workshop, Equipment Portable Miner, Inventory Additional Slots, Hub Feature Personal Storage. Sixth objective, Complete Hub Upgrade 2. Note: portable miners require no power and will mine a node until their inventory is full. Note: multiple portable miners can be used on a single node.
Alrighty, so we'll just check this build metric, which I always forget what keybind is. I could always set it. So we need 6 plates, and we of course And I forgot they actually craft 2 per. Perfect, so now we'll craft workshop, which we're just going to place relatively close for now. We'll probably dismantle it at some point. So for these we just need 2 plates, which we got 4 of, which will be fine, and we just total. That'll allow us to be able to make 2 portable miners. I will try and explain at least the start here if you haven't seen it before, so that better understanding and can follow along a little bit better. Alrighty, so now we just got to walk up with this portable miner and on and so, and what it's going to do is just I guess an early automation process. So instead of us having to mine this, I guess, ore here, it will just indefinitely do it for us. So yeah, pretty cool. Also, just a note too, in that hints out the left side of the screen, that's a good thing to remember, that dismantling as well, don't actually lose any resources out. Oh. Alrighty, so we'll actually just get this step over and done with. Or these, I have to go back over. We'll in fact have to get more. Should be it. If you double left click too, it will automatically fill. Just a little shortcut without having to drag it. Check out the upgrade to our building. We have a biomass burner now, which is going to provide power.
Feature biomass burner. Scanner feature copper. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the build menu and craft vent respectively. 7th objective. Complete hub upgrade 3. Note. Connect buildings to a biomass burner for power. Note. Buildings such as the smelter require a recipe to be set. Advice. Automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
But these guys here are pretty easy to deal with. All you gotta do is, essentially, if they charge at you, you just gotta jump. They usually take, you can see they only do about half a bar, which really is not much in the scheme of thing. We're just going to get a little bit 30 copper for now, and we can always come back, of course, guys. Yes, restock. They do in fact only cap at 100, so that's just to kind of note well. So they won't indefinitely, yes, produce on the resource. However, there is actually some mods in the game, I believe, that change the stack. So I believe that stack can even go up to 500. Alrighty, so what we need is plates. And before we even do this, actually craft to actually make things a little bit easy for us here. We're all about making things. Right, and then we just need bacon. So we can actually just make a smelter like so. We can't actually place any yet, so we'll end up putting. We are going to need a lot of iron. So what we're going to do. Leaves. So you can use leaves, flower petals, wood. And I believe we can. So, but we do. Cable, which. Like so, that should be automated. All we gotta do now is just iron, and that's going to smelt the iron ore and make ingots for us. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so while that's going, what we can in fact do, we can actually make more of these. At least get the copper side of things done while that's producing iron ingots for us. May as well speed up the process, as some would say. So obviously the start here is quite tedious. The biggest thing is going to be once you get everything unlocked, and then obviously produce your own power. You can obviously melt things, construct things, and mine things automatically, which is obviously going to speed up the process. As you can see, that's already melted 25 ingots. Definitely going to mine actually. Make sure that we can enough 20, so then we can. But yeah, if you're finding this to be, I guess, somewhat helpful and enjoyable, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. There will definitely be a lot more to come out. Another thing too, guys, is these next few episodes will tend to be a lot quicker. So of course, if you have in fact actually seen the progression, or you're quite familiar with the progression, you'll find that this video or the next few videos will, I guess, kind of be a little more beneficial to you, as I do plan to cut out longer parts needed and actually make it a little more enjoyable to watch. Good for everyone.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Scanner Feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench respectively. 8th objective, complete hub upgrade 4. Note, use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
We're just going to make another portable miner for now while we're here, because we're going to actually go and place this onto this limestone or node, just so we can, I guess, start producing some limestone, which we end up processing the concrete. Another thing too, guys, I couldn't tell you the exact conversion. I think it may be 1, 2, 3. There is impure, pure, and there might be one in between these nodes. Say for an example, if impure produces 1 limestone a minute, pure might produce. So it's just something to, I guess, going to really think about maximizing your production, I guess. Now going to need copper now. So while that's going, what we're going to do is we're going to go and collect the copper ore, just so we've got a bit of a supply, and that way it's easier for us. can in fact actually probably produce or create another smelter here, so we can see we can actually make holes. Go to make another smelter. We can get 2 smelters going, one for copper ore, of course iron ore, which will definitely speed things a bit. I believe this hub upgrade will actually allow us to pick, and we can make actually a constructor. If we wanted to, we could actually create a constructor as well. That's going to construct items for us, which will be easier. But what we're going to do first is back to go smelter. Pods. I know we need some cable, and I also know we're going to concrete for this. I'm going to place a pole here. Connect these together. So that's going to produce copper ink for us. And now while that's going, what we're going to do is, I guess, work towards getting plate. We are going to need quite a lot of plates, as you can see. Which these things are actually like working extremely. That's 17 wires, so and then we'll actually work the rest of the plates. Perfect, that should be enough.
Congratulations, you have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective, complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to, I guess, produce a few little resources for that is going to in fact help us with setting up this mission, of course, as we want to get automation going possible. That will obviously help speed it up. What we're going to do is we're going to make a few plates. We're going to need them, of course. We will have to make a few rods. We'll in fact have to make some screws as well. Perfect, so we do need 2 reinforced plates for a constructor. Yeah. Gonna make a few cables. Gonna make some concrete as well. Just so we've got some in case we do. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to construct these. We're just going to lay things out to be easier to read. This is just going to be the things, so it's not a permanent thing, it's just... Alrighty, so what we're going to want is we're going to want 2 smelters, of course. We're going to want to hook both of these. Copper ore still on us, which is going to make... So we got it. Perfect. And we're just going to hook both of these up here. Hole here. First. Alrighty, so what we're going to want now is constructor. 2 more reinforced plates, and we're going to need 10 wire in total, and cable in enough. So you just need enough here to make 2 reinforced plates, 12 screws. Righty, so now we can just hit Q to bring up the build menu, and we're just going to place down constructors relatively close as well. So, and hopefully this is too much power. We're going to need probably 2K. Either way, we're about to find out if it is actually. Can actually place this in. We can't actually have to do it. Have to connect 2 poles. Pole will go burner. This one here is just going to produce plates for us. So one's just going to cable. So pretty nifty tool here. Pretty easy to, I guess, kind of follow along as well. A little bit. Turn the flight pod on. What we'll do is we'll go collect the resources in these portable miners. As you can see now, next actual upgrade as well, we will in fact be able to place these or two. That will definitely help speed things up tremendously. But obviously the biggest thing here at the start here is we're just always going to, we've got enough fuel for the power. You can see we've already run out. So that's going to be the biggest thing, trying to up power or the fuel, as that's not going to be something we can automate immediately. It's going to be, I think, tier 1 or tier 2, which you'll unlock. Check out this hub upgrade. So we are going to need a bit of concrete, which we're going to probably craft in a second, so we get more than enough materials to upkeep for the meantime. So pretty much when you play this game, the goal obviously is to make these. Biggest thing you're going to want to remember is always going to be, essentially, if you run out of power or your power ends up tripping because your output is below your consumption, it's going to cut out your power. And if that does in fact actually happen, it's going to slow down of production. It's obviously going to put a pause on everything, so it's just something to, as that's definitely going to be the biggest game changer on until you start to get cold. Making sure to, when I did spawn in, you may or have noticed, but making sure anytime you run past any, make sure you of course pick them up. Just, I guess, provide some additional fuel source, and you won't have to gather as much entirely, I guess, especially if you're running between 2 or 3 different locations. We do in fact have a power slug there, which actually, so we'll definitely go. And we've already got 42 plates. Fantastic. Actually, don't need plates of them. We're going to change this. So we'll just go pick up this limestone real quick. And I'm sure we should be able to actually make this. Oh.
This semi-slug seems to emit unfamiliar energy readings which could potentially be retrofitted into fix-it technology. A new research tree can now be accessed in the map.
I better actually make. I've got enough copper ore, which I just ran out, so I'm really glad I did it. As you can see, it's already I guess getting rid of the very, very extreme part of the game with having to kind of create everything yourself. So because that's already, I guess, out of the way for the most part, it's actually already making, as you can tell, quite easily, I guess, compared to what it would have been. So we'll just make the correct amount of wires concrete. Go collect our resources, of course. Have to go in. And to kind of speed things along, we're actually going to craft the rods ourselves. It actually ends up being a pretty relatively quick process. No reason for us. We only need 7 more and then we're good to go. That is the amount, and I'll let the dialogue play out as well. I was expecting a bit. There we go.
You have unlocked building miner Mark 1, building storage container, hub feature, additional biomass burner. 10th objective, complete hub upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Alrighty, let's have a quick look at our power. We need fuel either way. Alrighty, so we're consuming 12, our capacity is 20, so we can definitely fit in a miner Mark 1, which is definitely going to help speed things up. We do in fact have another biomass burner too, which is again going to actually make things tremendously quicker for us. So I'm thinking what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to in fact leave this episode here. This is a bit of a longer one. It's going to be more of an introduction to the game itself. I don't want to make these videos too long, especially because in the future I am going to in fact cut these to be a lot shorter. But for the meantime, for my first video for this playthrough, I'm always, of course, just going to play it how it is. So at the start of the next video, you'll see that we are going to start getting the miner Mark 1s, which we can place on these nodes itself, which will automate the processing part of it, which will make things a lot quicker. We'll then end up setting up these smelters and these constructors as required with an additional biomass burner, which will then make this process, I guess, a lot quicker. But yeah, other than that, guys, I do hope, of course, you did enjoy the video. And of course, to make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as that's going to, of course, help support me, support the channel, and of course, get the channel out there. Other than that, guys, of course, I'll see you in the next video.